this video, we're going to read out the page Heart Disease and Xantelasma. This is one of our webpage on xantelasmaremoval.com. So we're going to read out this page. A research discovered a connection between heart disease and xantelasma. If so, it may help stop heart attacks or prevent them. This article will provide you with some information about this research and its outcomes. Many people can understand each other by just looking at each other, but the look is not the only one that tells you the story. The eyes can also give us signs regarding your health, signs like the appearance of small yellow bumps or plaques on the eyelids, which may be trying to indicate that you have heart problems and need to prevent them. Put simply, yellow plaques are known as xantelasma. In short, cholesterol cells that bundle onto the skin. Xanthoma or xantelasma can develop anywhere in the human body, but the most common locations are elbows, joints, tendons, knees, hands, feet or buttocks. They can be in many different sizes, up to 3 inches, 8.5 centimeters in diameter. So, when these yellowish plaques appear on the eyelids, they are referred to as xanthelasma palpebrarum. Furthermore, there is another type of collection of lipids or cholesterol fats in the eyes called corneal arcus, which is a yellowish ring at the edge of the eyes. As both xanthelasma and corneal arcus indicate cholesterol deposits, they already have been studied by different research teams before, but no direct link was established between xanthelasma and heart disease. In a further research of the link between xanthelasma and heart disease, some specialists at the University of Copenhagen in Denmark carried out a research that demonstrated that xanthelasma are related to an increased risk of heart disease and relative early death. However, they did not find any causative direct link between xanthelasma and heart disease. In the latest research of the British Medical Journal, the researchers surveyed 13,000 to 14,000 people between the ages of 20 and 90. At the start of the research, none had heart problems. Gradually, more than 4% had xanthelasma, and nearly a quarter had corneal arcus as well. Throughout the study, more than 1,800 patients suffered from heart attack, almost 4,000 developed heart disease, near about 1,500 developed stroke, and more than 1,800 developed a cerebrovascular disease. At the end of the study, researchers found that having xanthelasma is correlated with a higher chance of having heart attack and developing heart disease. However, the direct causative link has not been clearly identified. It may be likely that the increased chance of heart attacks was due to the higher cholesterol levels alone. Now, these are the comments of this webpage. Basically, the take out of this is that there is no causative link between xanthelasma and heart attack or heart disease, or which is better, arteriosclerosis or plaques formation inside your arteries. That is to say, if there is a correlation, is mainly due to the fact that the higher your cholesterol level, the bad cholesterol level, LDL, the more likely you are to have xanthelasma. Conversely, if you have xanthelasma, you have some likelihood of having high cholesterol levels, which in turn will increase the chances of having plaques to be forming in your arteries. So basically, very likely This correlation is due to bad habits of those who have xanthelasma, but not all of them, because as we know, it's not as if you've got xanthelasma and you have high cholesterol levels. In many people that have xanthelasma, cholesterol levels are just normal. So it is likely that a higher percentage of people that have xanthelasma have a higher incidence of high cholesterol. So the higher your cholesterol level in your blood, the higher the chances of you developing xanthelasma, as well as the higher the chances of you developing plaques inside your arteries, and therefore the higher the chances of you developing heart attack and other heart related conditions, including high blood pressure and so on, because as we know, high cholesterol levels are directly related to the formation of plaques inside your arteries, and therefore they can increase the sign of aging as well as heart attacks, because if one of these arteries clogs up, that is probably, depending on what artery and how it clogs up and when, it may be the end of you. So the takeout of this, if you have xanthelasma, what you have to do, go and get your cholesterol levels checked out immediately, because this is the only thing that can endanger your health, but not anything else. Xanthelasma alone is not giving you any increased chances of you developing plaques inside your arteries or heart attacks or heart related diseases due to the cholesterol plaques that may form inside your arteries. So the two are not directly related. The only relationship that could be found is in the fact that the people who have xanthelasma or xanthoma are more likely to have high cholesterol. So this is all for this video, and if you'd like to know more, get in touch with us, and you can always visit our website xanthelasmaremoval.com.